Hello friends, welcome to this session Learn Excel with Example, and it's a demonstration of MS Excel capabilities. And in this session we will learn mathematical modeling using Excel, and we'll simulate enzyme kinetics using Excel. Enzyme kinetics will be used as an example, and to demonstrate strength of Excel we will learn how to handle complicated mathematical expressions in Excel. There we learn to name a cell, then how to input a formula, how to autofill the formula, how to plot graph, and how to plot multiple series on that graph. And we will simulate using the equation, that is V is equal to Vmax multiplied by S upon Km plus S. Here V is velocity of the reaction, enzyme catalyzed reaction. Vmax is the maximum velocity which the enzyme will achieve under the standard conditions. S is the substrate concentration of that enzyme, and below that divided by Km plus S, and Km is the Michaelis-Menten constant. And here we have to understand that as S goes on increasing, reaction rate also increases, and as S goes beyond Km, reaction rate or V decreases, and at very large V approaches to Vmax. This is a saturation kinetics as shown in the graph. Here at very low values of substrate concentration, reaction rate is quite high, and as substrate concentration is going on increasing, reaction rate decreases and it achieves a stable value, that is Vmax, at extreme substrate concentrations. And these are the graphs of that equation when simulated in Excel. This is when multiple KMs are tried. We have got multiple series. How to add multiple series we will learn. And this is for when Vmax, effect of Vmax is focused. These different are there. This is for very high Vmax, and as we go down, Vmax decreases down, and this is for Vmax is equal to 1, and last line is for Vmax is equal to 5. Okay. Now to learn more, we will move to Excel, and here we will open Excel, and there we'll get new file, and this is my new file. It's always good practice to save that file, and here I will save that in my works or works folder, and there I will type that kinetics name, and I've saved the file. Practice this earlier, therefore this km I will define first, km1, and this km2, because I want this for multiple km up to km5. Here I will go for Vmax1, and this I want for multiple Vmax values, therefore I will use this Vmax2. And when I select these two cells, at the right bottom corner there is dark square, and when I drag this dark square to desired cell numbers, I get those cells auto filled, and this 1 2 3 4 5 is automatically incrementing. And there now km, I will define the name to it. I will go into formula. This name definition is required to work accurately. When we drag the formula, these names will remain same, will not change when we autofill the formula, and we will see how that happens. I'm defining the names, and here in the name field those names are there. km4 underscore is provided there because that number is not allowed. It appears to be a cell number. km4 appears to be a cell, and this is scope is workbook and other things. We'll learn that later on. I will go on defining the name to save my time. Here also I will go on defining the name for Vmax. I'm going on very rapidly because I have practiced this, and you will also learn if you practice it and follow this video along with the your work in Excel. Open this video in half screen, and your Excel worksheet will be on the half screen, and work there. Here I will put S, that is the substrate concentration. I will put 1 here, I will put 2 here, and I will select both the cells. I will go to the right bottom of those cells and drag that dark square to the desired value, and here I want to simulate for 100 substrate concentration. This is 100 numbers got auto filled, 1 2 3. that is the auto increment because of autofill. And here I will go for the formula of V. I will save it V1, and here is equal to sign is required because I want to input a formula here. There I will first input Vmax. We'll input Vmax there. Vmax multiplied by substrate concentration divided by, in bracket, not curly bracket, normal bracket, Km1 plus this substrate concentration S. I know this formula because we have that formula here. This V is equal to Vmax S upon Km plus S. That formula we have simulated here. And I will click enter. Formula got input. And I will click this, double click this dark square to autofill that to all 100 cells. And that's the beauty. Automation of Excel work is possible to improve productivity. And here all the values are 0 because this KM1 no value is there. I will put it 1.5, and in Vmax also I will put value 1.5. This is arbitrarily selected value. No, I will put 1 here, both 1 here. Km is equal to 1, Vmax is equal to 1 I have put. Okay. Now this equation has been simulated and we will plot it. All the velocity for 100 points has been calculated, and you observe that 0.98, 0.98, 0.98, it is achieving or approaching slowly to 1. 1 is the Vmax, and at very high substrate concentration it approaches to Vmax. We'll go here and we'll get this line. We'll select the line without marker. Okay. Now legend is not there for the cells, for the series. Legend is not there, and we'll drag this to our top position. Handling is becoming difficult. Okay, let it be there. We'll go for the V2, we'll go for the V3, V4. For there also we'll use this autofill formula up to V5, and there I will drag this formula. It has also got autofilled, but here this substrate concentration has reached into the V cell because it is auto copying it. Now here I will give it B5, but before this I will keep a $sign, and here also I will write B5 but with the $sign in front of B. This B, dollar signify that B will become constant. It will not change as I go on dragging the formula, and there it is showing that it's a reference scalar B5. Here that division shall be there. Okay, and when we drag it the formula, B5 will remain constant everywhere. And this KM1 we have to change. Here also KM1 we have to change. Here we will have KM2. Here we will have KM3. This is for when Km is 3, that what effect will be there on V. We are increasing the Km at each series, and then using autofill we will fill the formula to all those. Km5 got selected for all those, and I will autofill it. Yeah. Now everywhere that 1 is there, Vmax 1, X1, Km3. Okay, there that values are not filled. We'll fill those values, and slowly the cell will get filled because calculation will take place. Okay, now we'll go to our graph, and there I will select the graph. This cells got selected. Now here to fill that series I will drag this. drag the square, dark circle, dark square. I will drag to the cells up to which I want to add the series. And this is the beauty, it's automation. All the series got added. This is for km1, this is for km2, this is for velocity 3, this is for velocity 4, and this is for velocity 5. Velocity 5 is for km5. And as we see that at very low km, velocity is very high, and as km goes on increasing, velocity decreases. That's the beauty, because km is at the denominator side. Now we'll simulate the same equations, this set, for different Vmax values. Here Vmax 1 is there, we'll keep it as such, and this km1 will maintain. And for that I am copying it to everywhere. This alpha u we have to maintain constant, therefore I will keep there that dollar sign in front of I, so that I will not get incremented when I drag the formula to other velocities. Okay, all the values. Now we have to change the Vmax. Here Vmax 1 is there, and that we want. Here we will put Vmax 2, second cell will be there. Here we will put Vmax 3. No value is there, therefore it is treated as 0. And in V5 also we'll make it as V5, and we'll check whether we have added correctly or not. It is V4, it shall be. I made a mistake. V3 is correct one, V2 is correct one. Here also we can see the formula. Now here we will again use autofill to fill the formulas, to fill the values. We fill the values, and all these cells we will select, and we can we'll drag it to fill to 100. Double click was not possible. All the values got filled. Now we'll select this from here to visualize the data, and we'll plot the same plot from the insert menu. From insert menu we'll go to this chart, and here scatter plot is there. I will click the scatter plot, and I will take scatter plot without markers, smooth lines. This is. Now we will take it to the chart which is there at the bottom, because I was working at the bottom, and in Excel it becomes difficult to move the chart. You can copy paste it, but again here we will copy paste it to see it, but it's going to the top. And in Excel you don't have the plot animation facility. And for the chart title also I will have to format the chart title. Chart title, it is effect of Vmax. Here I want chart title format. Now I will have to go for the design, and there add chart element, chart title, above chart. This is the effect of km. And here also for axis titles we have to give the axis titles, and again that we have to do manually. Axis titles, primary horizontal axis, this one, this is S, and here legend is below at the bottom. Here in this graph legend is not there. I don't know why that happened. And here also we will add the axis title, primary horizontal axis, and that will be the S, and S is there. For this axis also add chart element. We use this design, we selected the chart first and then went to the design, and from the design we added the chart. Then add chart element. In add chart element, axis titles, primary vertical, secondary axis is also possible, but here we are not using secondary. Here V is there, we are not using secondary axis. And in this plot also we'll add chart element, that is the axis title, we'll add that. and that is V. Now we have the graphs also. If you want to copy these graphs in to prepare reports or in our PowerPoints, I will use the PowerPoint which I prepared. This one to demonstrate strength of Excel. I will go down and here I will insert a slide to paste the chart. Yeah, chart pasting is possible, and there if you click on these lines or elements of the plot, that element of the plot, I have selected the element of the plot by clicking on it and then deleting it to make it visible properly. And for second plot also I will have to copy that. I will select the plot. I will copy the plot using shortcut Control C. I am using keyboard shortcut, and in this I will use keyboard shortcut Control V to paste the plot. The plot got pasted, and that's it. I will remove the elements because these elements are adding to the clutter. Okay. Now I will run this show to see how it looks. This is these are the plots which we have pasted, but there is no facility to export these as HTML or like that. Okay. That's the about Excel, how to automate formulas, how to use Excel for mathematical simulation. Okay. And that is for this session. I will stop here. Thank you. If you have liked the video, please click like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends, and please press bell icon if you want notification of my next videos. Thank you.